Warner Brothers.
Okay.
Apparently, this is all rumors, so take it with a grain of salt. Apparently, they're tapping Todd Phillips to direct a Joker origin story with
I missed that part of the
Martin
story.
Scorsese as a producer.
Todd Phillips.
I mean,
Interesting.
yeah, that's what it says here. Todd Phillips, with none other than cinema legend Martin Scorsese producing. And
Okay.
apparently, they're hoping to sway in Mr. DiCaprio
Right.
to play the lead Joker.
That I heard.
So I think that's very interesting. Not only that, this is not going to be a part of the extended universe that they got going on. So Jared Leto's his own Joker,
Okay,
and this
yeah.
is going to be its own thing. It's supposed to apparently take place in the gritty 80s
Because that was going to be my first question.
with the veil of kind of like Taxi Driver,
Okay.
good for the Goodfellas, and
Yeah.
something like that.
That was going to be my first question because I'm just like, where does this fall into the universe? So it stands on its own.
So this
basically.
this will basically stand on.
Because otherwise it gets so convoluted. It's still kind of convoluted to me. Because, we're going to have basically two actors playing Jokers. You know what I
playing
mean?
this basically the same role.
Right.
Which Joker doesn't really have an origin story. So I mean, people have kind of wrote an origin story, but like there's really no set origin story for Joker.
Okay.
So basically, anyone can make it the way they want it to.
I wonder why they
interesting.
I wonder why they don't want to tap Jared Leto for that too.
I think they just want to make this its own separate thing. Like, I mean, there was that time where George Miller was going to make the Justice League movie, and then that was going to be its own thing. It wasn't going to be a part of, Christopher Nolan's stuff.
Yeah.
But then, that whole thing got scrapped.
How do you feel about that as a whole? Do you feel like that's kind of confusing in the marketplace, so to speak, or
I don't.
even if you like
I
the
think
idea?
for general moviegoers, yes, but for I think maybe most people who enjoy these type of movies, no, I don't think it's gonna be. I mean, like they kind of are already doing it. I mean, like they got their TV going on, and plus they got their movies. I mean, I guess this is in the same ballpark as far as movies go.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think it's a good idea because it could probably be way better than what they got right now. Especially if they have, Martin Scorsese fucking producing this.
I mean, yeah, like it sounds interesting on paper. I guess I'm just someone that really likes consistency, and so I just roll my eyes so much at like actor changes and different versions, and you know what I mean. But yeah,
Right.
like it sounds interesting. So you think Leo would be a good Joker?
Personally, me, I think so. Yeah, that guy's a fucking phenomenal actor. He can do anything.
Yeah, I think it definitely. He would definitely have an interesting take on Joker. Is the mic on the right setting, by the way? Did we change it?
Yeah, I changed the
Okay.
settings. Yeah. Yeah, I changed the settings.
Cool.
But yeah, also of course rumors, things going around, words talking. Apparently Leto is not happy about it, which that's kind of understandable.
I can totally kind of understand because what I'm talking about right now, it's like wait a minute, who's the Joker here? Is it him or is it? It's confusing. It's just kind of confusing, and it's not.
He probably would. Well, have you ever worked with Martin Scorsese?
I don't know.
Because I mean, like that's someone you definitely would want to work with
No,
if
I'm
you
sure.
haven't before.
Yeah, I don't know if he has or hasn't. So I'm not going to comment. I don't want to get called a dumbass.
Yes.
Are you going to fact check
I'm
it?
going to try to fact check it. I'm going to fact check.
Yeah, go for it. So, it's just, I don't know. I just think it is kind of, this isn't the same thing. Oh God, look what's right there for you.
I know, I see it.
But it's behind the balloon. It is behind the balloon. It's not, I don't think it's the same thing as like, oh, well, there's the animated Ninja Turtles and then there was like the movie Ninja Turtles. You know what I mean? Because that's different.
Right.
But this is literally like, no, it's going to be two, live action movies that contain Joker and we have completely different actors. So I kind of can understand, like he's probably like, well, what the fuck? Isn't Joker my role? He's probably also worried like if people like DiCaprio's interpretation better than his if all of a sudden if his days are going to be numbered and he's going to get replaced.
Yeah, I don't think he has worked with them.
Okay.
But,
yeah, I can kind of
I
understand.
don't want to go through all of
it. Almost
the repertoire.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
I don't think he has worked with them.
It kind of it's almost like they're doing sort of a on the spot job interview. Like, well, if we kind of start to not be happy with Leto, or an on the spot audition. That's actually happening. Let's see how
they
Leo
said it's
does.
Not going to be a part of it.
Yeah, I know, but like I said...
But you know what they could do is they could bounce this,
that's what I'm
extend
saying.
this, and then cut that.
Well, right. Or someone could be like, you know what? We just like his interpretation of Joker better, so we want him in the other thing too. That's what I'm saying. That's why I can see why Leto would be mad about it,
I think they want to maybe this is their little testing ground to see how well, let's say if it does happen. Of course, these are all rumors. We're all just speculating here. See there's a testing ground. Let's say they do make it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm like, let me put it in.
Try to, I guess. Okay, I finally got my train of thought. Trying to capture what Christopher Nolan did, and with these movies, perhaps.
Yeah, maybe.
Because like these current DC movies are not at all close to Nolan's take.
And it could be that, but. If I'm Jared Leto, like, let me put it in podcasting. So it'd be like, I don't know. It'd be like, you and I are doing this show right now on a Saturday. It's Rick and Bryce right now. And then let's say on Tuesday, my friend Dick and I are doing some shit we Wednesdays or something. And Dick is pretty much you to a T, except his name is Dick and he's not you. But he somehow is a better co-host and that podcast takes off. You'd be sitting there kind of like,
well, wait a
minute. Well, what is that? You know what I mean? Like, so I could kind of like maybe that wasn't the best example, but I could see why Leto would be sort of mad about it because he's probably like, well, I'm the Joker. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even no matter how much they try to stress, like, oh, but this is going to be different. Like, this is different. This is over here, and you're over here. You know what I mean? So I could see why you'd be a little peeved.
Yeah. But I mean, if this shit's real, like I'm excited for it. Because I mean,
I could see why you would be. I mean,
whether even if it's not Leonardo DiCaprio or not, like fucking Martin Scorsese, like dude's a fucking genius.
It just kind of makes you wonder: do they even really fucking know what they're doing? Though it's like, let's make this over here while we're also making this over here, and like it just seems like let's throw everything at the wall once and see what sticks. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
But I don't want to take away from the story. I mean, I do think on paper this sounds cool. I just feel like things are getting a little convoluted though. You know what I mean? I don't know if the DC universe needs to be that way. You know what I mean? So anyways.
Do you have any actors you think that might?
For Joker?
Oh
God, I don't know. I know if Mike were here, you guys would probably talk about this for like 45 minutes, and I'm never good at stuff like this. And I also don't have the same sort of passion for Batman as you guys do. But
just like any actor that you might have seen recently, perhaps. Or
do you have one?
Because I can't really think of one. Like
I know that I'll think of a few.
Leonardo DiCaprio, like I can definitely see him.
I know some will come to me as soon as we're done recording.
Yeah, as soon as we're done, like all the my brain's gonna be flushed with like a bunch of different actors. But I mean, I like the idea that taking place in the 80s. Probably. 80s Gotham was basically going to be 80s New York.
I still want to see. I know I've brought this up before, and I still think he'd be fantastic for the role. I still want to see what the fuck is his name from Person of Interest.
Person of Interest.
Main guy.
Oh, Mr. Reese. Mr. Reese. Oh fuck, I don't remember his name.
Come on.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Type.
Okay.
You're already on IMDb.
But anyways, Person of Interest, right?
Yeah.
Person of Interest. Oh, Jim Caviezel.
I still want to see Jim Caviezel Batman. I still think he would be such a good Batman.
Basically his Batman.
I know, but I know I've talked about that before. I'm like, man, I mean,
the creator is Jonathan Nolan.
Right.
Chris is Nolan's brother.
I mean, you see that too, right? I know you've agreed with me. Like, I think he'd be good for both. He'd be a good Bruce Wayne. He'd be a good Batman.
Michael Emerson. I bet he could do a good...
What?
I think Michael Emerson could do Riddler.
Oh, I'm sure he could.
I think that just came to me as a perfect casting.
I'm sure he could.
Michael Emerson.
But you're with me on the Jim Caviezel Batman?
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Easy.
I think that just seems like a role that he could easily do.
I see Amy Acker as Batgirl.
Now we're just casting person of interest as Batman. I'm trying to think. I know there's an actor that plays. It's fine.
I think Matt Bomer could probably do a good Joker.
Who is he?
He was in the Magic Mike movies.
Okay.
But I know him from White Collar.
Okay. I
think he'd do a pretty good.
By a picture.
Pretty good Joker.
This is gonna actually. Okay, hold on. Has Christian Slater ever been in any of the Batman movies ever?
No.
Okay, I feel like he could be a good Joker.
Oh yeah.
I didn't want to speak too soon because I was like, oh fuck, I know there's been a lot of celebrities that have been in Batman movies, and I don't have the knowledge that.
I think he'd
do, but he would be a really good Christian
casting,
Slater.
Yeah.
I think he'd be a good Joker. Because I started thinking about Mr. Robot, and I love him in Mr. Robot too.
But like, even like maybe his character in True Romance is kind of like you can see that. We're not comparing his character in True Romance to Joker, but like he definitely has range.
Yeah.
And I think that's a very good fucking casting.
I like Christian Slater. I like him more, but if we're sticking with Mr. Robot, the lead guy, Mr. Robot, I think actually could pull off Joker too. And I say that because I played Until Dawn, and he's he's in Until Dawn.
What's his name? Rami?
We'll get it. I think you have it though.
Yeah, I have it right here. It's Rami Malek.
Yep, he can do it.
Joker?
Yep. I just played Until Dawn, and he's kind of crazy in Until Dawn. He's totally different from Mr. Robot. And so, playing off of what I saw of him in Until Dawn, I'm like, he could probably
I bet he can too, though, because like even in Mr. Robot, he has that paranoia the way he plays off of that. Yeah, I think
I like Christian Slater better, because Christian Slater's real fucking good at that. But I think he could do it, and he's younger, but you know.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Joker really doesn't.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter.
Have an age.
So there, we gave you some. I'm sure there's more, but yeah, I like Christian Slater.
That's a good casting.
I think that's a good one. And Mr. Reese, or not Mr. Reese, fucking Emerson.
Mike Emerson.
Mike Emerson as Riddler. That'd be good.
Yeah.
He could easily do that. Finch. That's his name.
Jared Leto failed so bad as a Joker. William Dafoe would make an awesome. Ooh, that's another good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's The Cries of Mankind.
Sorry,
Mister.
Yeah. Oh wait, so chat.
This is Twitch. This is Twitch, though. Well, yeah, because we're streaming on multiple stuff.
Gotcha.
So, but Twitch chat is working. Jared
Leto. Let's be fair to him. Let's be fair to him though. Like a lot of his shit got cut though. Like a lot of his.
That's
scenes.
true. But still, like the way he looks, like I wasn't a fan of it.
I don't know.
But William Dafoe, that's definitely a very good casting. I think it's kind of.
That'd be good too.
Too old, but
we just said age doesn't matter.
But age doesn't really matter with
I can
Joker,
see that
it seems like
with
to
him
me.
too. Interesting story, but I don't know. Is it?
I want to see it though. I would love to see it.
Definitely happening? I know. Forget the actors. Is the movie?
No, these
happening?
are all just rumors.
The movie itself is a rumor too, or is it pretty like they think it's gonna happen?
It just says rumors here.
Okay.
As far as it goes, like nothing has been offered to anyone.
Okay.
So nothing's been put up on the table.
Go up a little bit more. I want to see how it starts off. Let's see.
They're planning a spinoff. So it looks like the base is there, but nothing has been tossed around as far as an offer.
I guess it depends on when it comes out. Before I could sit here and say that they're making this a little too convoluted. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't want to start Todd Phillips though.
I think he'd do all right.
I guess I'm just trying to think. Like I just think like comedy when I think Todd Phillips. So maybe that's just all I've seen.
You can also put a lot of psycho into comedy.
That's true, and he's done that.
Yeah.
So.
All right, moving on.